Welcome back to another stream on the YellowFang42 channel. I am, of course, your host, YellowFang42. Whew, what a day. I have done absolutely nothing I planned on doing, but that's okay. Well, of course, everything except the stream. 10 out of 10. Right, let's flip over to the console gameplay and get this ball rolling. As it might be pretty clear, I say that it's the last stream of the month, possibly, because it could very well be the last stream of the month. I'm looking at the calendar, and I remember that there are 30 days in November. And, wait, maybe? Wait, that might be a lie. Yeah, the 30th is on a Sunday, so it is going to be the last stream of the month due to holidays, possibly, but that's okay. Which means we're going to make some progress before we finish off the month. Because Thursday, of course, is when I eat food with my family, and hopefully we actually all hang out together. It's gonna be interesting, to say the least. Oh, man. And depending on how things go, I might be able to stream Friday, I might not. We'll see. We're playing it by ear, especially when it comes to holidays. Speaking of playing it by ear, this is what we're doing. I am slowly leveling up Roxas by at least 8 XP per dusk, if I'm at half health or below, to get to level 99. We are currently at level 37, as said on the marquee at the top, and the reason I'm doing this, because I thought it would be hilarious a few years ago, and then I was like, you know what, I should probably finish that project that I was going to do all those years ago, and so now I am doing that. I followed through and finished with my college degree. I'm going to follow through and finish this thing. Hopefully it doesn't take as long to get my degree. I'm very excited to get the ball rolling. Last stream, we had a pretty decent run. I hoped for that, but I am not confident that we won't have a little bit of a hiccup on the stream. That is okay. I've learned how to just roll with it, and honestly, it kind of adds a little bit of character. Oh boy. Oh, where was I? Something about... Oh, yeah. On the last stream, we made it through about 4,000 XP worth of progress, which is a pretty good standard for the stream. And yeah, we're definitely gonna get close to, like, by the end of this stream, the next one will definitely get to level 37. No, level 38. This is why I have the marquee at the top of the screen, because if I don't check, I'm gonna have to constantly look at the menu to see what level I'm on. Maybe not constantly. My memory's getting better with every single stream and math problem that I give myself. Ooh, I should give myself a math problem after I take out these 3. Let's see if I can get 24 XP out of them instead of just 12. Okay, good. Alright. Yeah, we're definitely getting 24 out of these guys. Alright, so 77 and 15. Okay, so 9 and 8 is 72, so 72... minus 7, that's 5, 51... 6, so 9, 6... And then there's a 5 at the end, and that's 3, I think? No. 2 or 3? 960 something. Well, definitely not now. It's good practice to do a little bit of math in my head. That way I can keep my brain sharpened. It's been a pretty good exercise for me. Never stop learning. I was gonna say I thrived when it came to school stuff, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm pretty sure I managed to survive by the skin of my teeth half the time. Maybe. Or I just overthought it. It's very easy to overthink your schoolwork. It's better to do it yourself, too. Yeah. I'm very glad I finished my schooling years before all the AI bullshit came out, because, oh my gosh. That would have been horrendous. I would have been, because of, like, words I know, they'd be constantly like, are you using AI? And I'd be like, no, I'm not stupid. Why would I use that? And then I would simultaneously insult everybody about AI and probably... I get really heated. It's just like, I don't want to be freaking lazy. If I'm gonna suck at this, I'm gonna suck at this on my own. You know? Gosh, I'm gonna do it properly. I'm not gonna trust a hallucinating piece of machinery fed on by the internet. I've been on the internet for years. Do you know how many lies are on the internet? Billions. You think I'm gonna trust something that was trained indiscriminately on random pieces of things on the internet? Hell no. Especially when it's one of those things that is trained to, specifically praise you to keep you using their product and stuff like that. That's what it does. It's meant to keep you addicted to it and praise you constantly and validate whatever things you're thinking. So it turns into feeding like a personal echo chamber and stuff like that. It's really just, it's shit. Ugh. I want the bubble to burst faster, but it's gonna kill a lot more people before it bursts, which really sucks. And so many people who could have been brilliant people are just feeding into it. God damn it. What a great way to start the stream. But I can and will forever disparage AI and call AI users morons, because let's be honest, why are you trusting something that was made by a major corporation that's intended to sell you things and keep you using their app? The product is you if it's free. For example, like this is an example. I am currently streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. I am able to access most of this stuff for free. The product is technically me and my time when I stream and stuff like that. Although with subscriptions it does reduce the amount of data stuff, but when things are completely free, there's a lot of data collecting going on in the background, so always stay alert of that. Wow. I was fully intending to write today, but I did not because I anticipated disruptions and then I got 0 disruptions. This happens frequently. I don't know why. I didn't eat an apple last night. Oh my gosh, I only ate ice cream and then oh wait, okay, I think I know what the problem is. I need to straighten up my posture again. Ow. I just popped a huge chunk of my spine and it felt nice. Gotta let the damage take in, otherwise I'm gonna get 4s. Hopefully I don't get ridiculous about the 4s again. We do not want to go through that. I do not want to go through that a second time. I gotta think about some Christmas presents for fam. I know of at least one Christmas present I know that I'm gonna get for one of my family members. I'm not gonna say it on stream, just on the off chance that they catch the stream at any point. Oh, for fucking OBS. Okay. We're just gonna wait. We're just gonna wait. OBS, you son of a bitch, work with me. Please work with me. Please, I beg. Behave. Are we here? Holy cow. That was brutal. Oh boy. I fully expected this. I've anticipated this from the start. Like, I am very aware that tonight is going to be a little bit on the rough side for streaming, but I am okay with that. I will still curse about it, but I am okay with it. I will live. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking of putting on some K-pop in the background, not that you'll be able to hear it, but for me, I think it'll be hilarious. Oh, I didn't realize how tired I was. I remembered to take the second dose of B12 today, but whoo boy. Guess who wants a nap? Me. I'm doing some spins, trying to get them to attack. I could just do the reversal to trick them into get going, but you know how it is. Oh my gosh! Ah, that's a big yawn. That is a big yawn for me. Did I close the door? No, I didn't. I was wondering if I closed a door, and the answer is no, I did not, so I don't have to worry about it. If I worry about it too much, I'll check on it. That's what I'll do. If it bothers me enough, I'll just deal with it. Spin, spin. A little bit of that. There we go. Nice. I think we'll make it to around 3000 XP, like we'll hit the, we'll make 4000 XP, like, total, like, getting that, and get down to, like, 3000-ish left the next level. I say ish because I'm making rough calculations, and once again, guess who forgot to double check what the numbers were at the beginning of the stream? This gal. It was like 77 something, so that's what I'm going with. If we get at or below 3700, that'll be great. And we're making excellent progress tonight. Very good progress. Spin, 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 spin. Why am I doing that? Oh, Weed Whacker. Perfect. I can work with Reckless Abandon then. Maybe a little bit less Reckless Abandon on that. Doo -doo -doo -doo. Oh my. Oh, progress is progressing. I know that's not how you pronounce it. It's more hilarious to mispronounce things. Maybe. Unless it's important. Maybe. Why did I do that, actually? Now that I think about it. Why did I... Habit. Never mind. I've answered my own question. It's a force of habit. Because I want to make sure that the experience boost ability kicks in. So then I can get the 8 XP out of these guys. So then my leveling up journey can be faster. That was 4. I should have let the damage happen, but I was too focused on the fact that I let too much damage happen. Hey, at least I didn't die in game. Oh, wait a minute. We did have an on-stream death yesterday. It wasn't in this specific file. It was actually in the level 35 file that I decided to mess around with at the end of the stream. We did have an on-screen death on the stream, but it wasn't for this, so I don't count it. Should I do a death counter in this game? Nah. I'll start the death counter at level 99. It'll be funny. Because I can guarantee you it won't matter that I'm at level 99. I will still get my butt kicked. It's a skill issue. It is an actual genuine skill issue. I dreamed a dream of time. What? Okay, I guess Les Mis is on the brain. First time I watched Les Mis was on Christmas Day. And it was a date. And yeah. I completely missed the one Russell Crowe song. Not the second one where the character dies. Spoilers, I guess. But the first one. I completely missed it because I had to go to the bathroom during the movie. It was interesting. Pretty good film. Wonder how the first person I dated is doing. Hope they're doing okay. Oh, dating. I've thought about dating every once in a while again, but the climate for dating right now isn't really that great, so yeah. I think it'll be just fine if I wait to just, you know what, stay a bachelor forever. I say stay a bachelor forever. I know bachelor is the male term, but I like it better. It's more hilarious. It's especially hilarious because every once in a while, I sometimes refer to myself in masculine terms. Not necessarily because I identify masculine. Maybe I do, maybe I don't, who knows. But mostly because it's just hilarious. So every once in a while when I'm really tired, I say I'm a tired boy. Last I checked, I'm not a boy. But it's more hilarious to say I'm a tired boy. It just sounds kind of weird to say I'm a tired girl, because girl implies that I am small. I mean, I am kind of small, but like, I mean small in age. I am not a baby anymore. I have the joy of being almost 30. 30 is a great age to be at, in my opinion. It means that people won't put as much pressure on you because you're already either established or they've already like kind of lost hope in you, which means they're not going to put as much intense pressure on you. So they'll leave you alone. It's great. Whee! You know what would be funny? Is... no, I don't know. I'm not really the type of streamer that it would make sense for me to do, like, a sort of, like, any, like, talking about, like, character crushes or anything like that. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it fits with me. But that also just might be the I want to be an observer of the planet and not exactly a participant in the planet talking, so who knows. Nice. Alright. Do-do-do-do. 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 Sorry. Oh, they were actually in sync. Oh my gosh, that was kind of cool. Oh, that's a 4. That's evil. I'm thinking a lot, I think. I sense peanut butter on the wind, but there's no peanut butter in my vicinity. Apologies for the cough directly in your ear, or through your speakers, whichever. Ow. You know, it's fine. It's fine. Damage. Do it. Do it. Do it. Attack me. Fight me. Gosh. I'm gonna put this down for a second and stretch since I have the capacity to take some damage. Wow, okay. Ow. That's cool. Whoa, that's a lot of HP back up. Okay. Awesome. Bring it on. Bring it on. Okay. Get a little bit of that, a little bit of there. Goodness gracious. I hope it snows this year. I really want to build a snow wall and throw a snowball. Make snow angels, make a snowman. I think that'd be fun. Put a cup outside, make a snow cone from it. I don't have the syrup for the snow cone, but it'd be fun to try. I don't think I'd make a snow cone from the snow on the ground though. I don't think that's very sanitary. Now that I think about it, it's probably not very sanitary to make a snow cone even with the fallen snow falling directly into a cup in the first place. Plus you have to bank on there being enough to make a good snow cone. Because snow cones, if I remember right, they're made of shaved ice and they densely pack it together. Meanwhile, snow as it falls is usually pretty fluffy unless you're in like super northern territory or something like that. So, shoot. No snow cones for me. I haven't had a snow cone in years. The last strong memory of a snow cone that I've had was back when I think I went with my dad, and maybe this was the trip that I went with my dad and my nephew to a plane show or something like that. There were a lot of like small planes at a nearby like regional airport or something like that. Or maybe it was one of those like private airports. I can't remember. It's been so long. But we got a snow cone at one of the private airports, and it was pretty cool. Yeah, lots of cool planes. Got to check out the inside of a couple of them. Good times. Very good times. If it was that same day, then that was also a day where we were gonna look at some cars. I think there was a car show that same day too, and we didn't get the chance. Things got a little hectic, which sucked. Oh, that's fun. Very fun indeed. And when in doubt, definitely check out what your cities or towns are doing. If they're doing any sort of like farmers markets or art shows or stuff, definitely worth checking those out. Just to browse even, walk around. Totally understand if it's one of those things where you have to pay to enter that you don't go. Like, there's a pumpkin patch place that used to be free, but now it's not. And it made me sad because I'm just like, wow. I think if I just go in the off season, it'll be fine. I bet if I went in the off season, I wouldn't have had a problem. It's just when those like pop-up attractions and stuff come up, that's when the payment gets involved. Carnival rides, my beloved and beloathed. Beloved because they're kind of fun, but beloathed because they scare the daylights out of me sometimes. Those things are scary. I went on this one that's like a circle roller coaster. I screamed the entire time, and it was the only way for me to not be terrified. I am probably a lot of people's least favorite person to be on a roller coaster with because I have to scream, otherwise I will, like, it's not involuntary, I have to deliberately decide to, or else I freeze up and like kind of internally freak out, which really sucks because I do enjoy roller coasters. I didn't enjoy them the first time I went on one. It was a little scary. I was like, oh, this is gonna be so fun, and then afterwards I'm like, I am never going on a roller coaster again. That was on a wooden one, though. I mean, wooden ones aren't bad. They were a little shaky, but it wasn't technically bad. It was just like, whoa, this is a lot more than I bargained for. Nowadays, I could probably... Would my joints explode if I did that, though? I'll check when the theme park is open again. Yeah. Yeah, I'll check when the theme park's open. Then I'll have a definitive answer for myself of whether or not I can physically handle any roller coasters anymore. I would like to find that out. It'd be nice. It'd be real nice. That'd be grand. Ooh. Okay, once I get to the bottom of this and do the in and out, I am going to drink some water because, yeah, I need water. I need to drink water. And it's good for the soul. You know, every once in a while I think, maybe this isn't the best time to stream, but the other part of me is just like, well, I like streaming at this time. Maybe it's just the wrong time of day for anyone who is in the US. Because, yeah, time is a magical thing. Because when I start, it's like 6:30 in Pacific time zone and 9:30 in Eastern time zone when we're accounting for turning off daylight savings. And then frick. Okay. Is it 8 or 7 GMT Pacific? That would mean 7 hours off, so 7 hours past that. That's like 1 AM. Most of the English and Scottish and Irish people are asleep. Like, most of Europe is asleep at this time. So. I don't know. I'm not very much a morning person. That's my problem. Not in the slightest. But I would like to grow a little bit, and the reason why I would like to grow a little bit is because then I can throw my viewers at other streamers that I enjoy that also happen to stream at this time, because they're fun too. But I am scared of socializing, so that might be difficult. So, scared of socializing. Let's talk about that. I have always been kind of introverted, but when the whole lockdown and social distancing thing happened, it was heaven, but it also came at the price of now interacting with people and going outside on a regular basis just is the worst. I cannot emotionally do it these days. I do still go outside, of course, and some days I get a little stir crazy and I'm like, okay, I need to go out and like be around people that aren't at home. And it's all fine and dandy. I also used to be able to interact with a lot of people online, but nowadays, the way the climate of the online sphere is going, I'm just like, okay, am I talking to real people? And then if I'm talking to real people, are they going to be nice, or are they just looking to find somebody to be on a higher ground of morality than the other person? Like, these are things you actually do have to think about, unfortunately. Like, you could be minding your own business and then someone throws something at you and then you're just like, what the heck? And then everybody hates you and then it's just like, well, okay, guess I'm done. You know, it's just, I don't know. Perhaps I'm overthinking. You know, I just realized these platforms are way smaller than the actual platform size that you fight Twilight Thorn on. Genuinely. Why am I letting force happen? This is a sin. There we go. It's not actually a sin, chat, by the way. Sometimes you gotta riff. Oh. That K-pop album is actually calling to me right now, but I think if I turn it on, I'll get overstimulated. It's not gonna kill me to be overstimulated, but I kinda, you know what? Screw it. Screw it. We getting overstimulated in here. Boo. And I remembered how to steer. Yes. Okay, maybe not. Can I drive? Hell yeah. Alright, cool. The joy of listening to music on a CD is I don't have to fist fight the Wi-Fi or decide what electronic is going to be playing music. Because there's still an electronic that can play it on a CD. I'm blue, yeah, what you want, time for you. I'm blue, yeah, what's your blood type of you? That song is such a banger, by the way. I think it's called Blue Blood. I'll double check in a second when I have a little bit of space. What you called? Oh, I have to look inside the CD case. Maybe I'll do that when I have both my hands free. That's a 4, but I expected that. You know what's nice about the CD that I got? Is that it has a little photo card in it. So I'm like, oh, that's cute. I'm blue. Yeah, what's your blood? Yeah, oh, it is called Blue Blood. I'm smart. Yeah, I'm just listening to the I Have first album. It's the first album. If I remember right, it's black and white. I'm looking at it right now. It is black and white. But sometimes the brain plays tricks on me. Alright, there we go. Let's get the ball what am I looking at? What am I listening for? What is out there? Oh, okay. We're cool. I'll have to get that in a minute. I really need to watch the screen. Might not even be for me. And now for my favorite one. I might actually turn up the volume and risk the Strike. Let's do it. It's gonna be so glitchy because it's coming through a mic. I'm on my way. It might be too loud. I might have to turn it down. This is taking me back to the days where my early YouTube days, where I was playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and blasting music from the other room to be my background music as I was recording. I'll be far away, that's my life, it's jumping on a galaxy, be a writer, jumping on a fantasy, then I get jumping on a big, big stage, that is who I am. Look at me, look at me, look at me now. Ready? Now I'm on my way. I still don't have all the lyrics memorized, but it's one of my favorite songs on the album. It's got a good beat. I'm on my way. We got our dreams come true. It's not the heart of the deja vu. And you don't it all to get some view. I'll be far away. That's my life is jumping on the galaxy. Be a writer, jumping on a fantasy. Yeah, jumping on a big, big stage. That is who I am. Nobody do not let me go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, fire! Sorry, this song is too catchy. Sing all the dreams come true. Need to come in the deja vu. And you go to tell me gotta guess on you. I'll be far away. That's my life is jumping on a galaxy. Be a writer, jumping on a fantasy. Yeah, jumping on the big, big stage. So that is who I am. Alright, I better turn down the volume, otherwise it's gonna be like blasting through, even though the next one is really good. I think it's Kitsch. Yeah, that's the next song on the album. I completely left my chair. You know what? Maybe I'll just leave it on. I'll leave it on. This bot is gonna get nuked so bad. At least on Twitch, it's gonna get so freaking nuked. Although, to be fair, it's distorted to hell, so maybe not. We'll see. We'll find out real fast. I'm gonna have to take damage anyway. That's my style. I'm gonna turn it up. Fuck it. Every once in a while, I wonder if it might be better for me if I did do face cam, but then I would have to do a lot of different things to fix that problem. 90s kitchen, I'm gonna run that down on 90s kitchen. Down on 90s kitchen, they're gonna get it down on 90s kitchen. Kitch, 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 kitch. We're gonna go down on 90s kitchen. Sorry. Couldn't resist. I'm just having a fun time, honestly. Every once in a while, I do think about actually learning some of the dances, at least from Ives' songs. Because then I could participate in random dance parties, depending on which... Come on, brain. Okay, maybe I do need to turn it down because I can't think straight. Oh, that was awfully close to the door. Let's move away from the door. Okay, we're cool. Maybe. No, but I like the music. I don't like these catch. This song is so catchy. Which kind of makes it hard to... Oh my gosh, I cannot decide. Because, like, I need to be able to hear myself think. But at the same time, I don't want to leave y'all out without some semblance of what I'm jamming to. It's probably overstimulation simulator. Actually, probably not. Because I want to be able to rewatch my own VODs later. To be like, okay, what did I do right? What did I do wrong? That sort of thing. Maybe I'll do an analysis series on all the boss fights that I do when I hit level 99 and start doing the whole playthrough. I think that'd be pretty sick. And talk about, like, whether I did techniques or whether I just spammed X to win. Because that's what I tend to do. I tend to just do spam X to win and not do any sort of strats. Which is why Saïx is actively kicking my butt on my main file. And which is why he'll probably continue to kick my butt on this file. But we won't have to worry about that for another 40 odd hours or so, because it took me about 40-ish hours to get to Saïx in the first place, so yeah. I say about 40-ish, but I can't remember when I last got to him. I could probably check the old YouTube VOD for when I first got to him and then died to him 4 times, because I still have that. It's on my YouTube channel. And that was when I still streamed directly from my PS4? Yeah, it was when I streamed directly from my PS4. So I couldn't control the volume of my mic compared to the game. Which meant that the game overwhelmed me. So the only way you could hear me is if I screamed, pretty much. Which did happen during my fight with Roxas. That was pretty sick. I still have yet to do an animatic of that. I really want to do that, but I keep saying I'm going to do these things, and then not doing them. This is a consistent problem for me that I need to fix. Although I think that's the case for a lot of people, so at least I'm not alone. I'm in good company, but I would like to depart from that company. You know, just for a little bit. Explore some new horizons where I actually do the things that I intend to do within a timely manner. I wish I knew some of the dances, but I definitely wouldn't be able to do the dances while playing this. The most I'm doing is just a little bit of hips. Side to side. So it's like left bounce, right bounce, you know, that sort of thing. I actually did it with the controller, whoops. As in like the moving thing. It was probably pretty easy to see. My lips don't lie. My lips don't lie. Uh-oh. Seriously, IVE is such a fun band to listen to. I don't have any specific biases because I'm not like super deep in the K-pop fandom. I just like listening to some K-pop music because it has the vibe, you know what I mean? And I mean it's specifically written to like be good and be popular and stuff like that and be, you know, get people into the group and stuff. But yeah. I am no longer in beat with the song. That's okay. This is also just good exercise for me to be standing up. This is what the Wii was supposed to be like, you know? Where you're supposed to actually stand up while playing the games. Meanwhile, whenever I put up the Wii, I am not standing while using controllers. What the heck? Okay. I do really good with phonetic languages and things, whether it's written and spelled the same way. Unfortunately, I have an incapability currently of reading any sort of languages that have different writing systems. A curse. Do 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 do. Oh shit, wrong way. Sorry about that. I should move my legs a little bit more. This is a good workout. Too bad I don't do this when I play the Wii. Like I said before, whenever I play the Wii, I'm just sitting down on the ground or the couch or whatever. This is also what I should be doing when I'm playing Dance Dance Revolution, but for some reason I always blow out my knee when I play it. It might be to do with the fact that I don't warm up properly. Maybe I should do a DDR stream one day. That'd be pretty sick. I don't think I'd invite my family to do that just because, even though it would be fun, just for privacy reasons, you know? Blessing and a curse. I need to build community with other streamers so then we can do stuff like that. Is DDR even a viable category on Twitch, though? For starters, I would not be able to save the VODs. I would have to delete the VODs afterwards. That would be something to keep in mind. Maybe if I go to TwitchCon one day, it'll be around the time where I actually have made some friends in the streaming community, and then I'll invite those friends, and we'll all play DDR together. That's what I'll do. But that's years in the future, probably. Maybe months. Who knows? We'll see. Ooh. I just thought of a stupid idea, but it wouldn't really work. Because, like, there's a community that I'm part of, but if I meet up with them, it's going to be overseas. And that would mean that I would have to take a PS2 and 2 controllers through airport security, international airport security, mind you, through customs. And they'll be like, the fuck is this? And I'll have to explain, well, I'm meeting up with some friends at such and such a place. And I brought my DDR set up so we could all play Dance Dance Revolution again. You know, actually, that's not a weird explanation. That really isn't. I mean, people bring, like, whole freaking desktop setups overseas. Or laptops and stuff like that. It's no different. I mean, I've flown across country with a PS4 in my backpack. That was always fun to take through security. They would always be like, can you put this in the carry-on and checked? And I'm like, no, I cannot. There is a laptop and a console in there. Those things cannot go through checked. I don't trust y'all. And very validly so. Making my mind, making your mind, making your mind, making your mind, making your mind over there, making your mind over there. I do not know Korean, so I am just trying to pick up the words as best as I can whenever I do that. Which means I am going to get everything wrong. Unless I've heard the words, like, enough. I'll get the tune, though. I have no idea what this sounds like, by the way. This is the first time I have not contested sound. And the reason why I'm talking slightly louder is so that I can actually hear what I'm saying. Making your mind up. Oh, jeez. I moved the joystick with the direction my hip was going, so I was moving to the right. To the left. Take it back now. What the fuck? You know what? Whatever. We'll just roll with the... There we go. That one always throws me off every time. Every time this song comes up. Which one is that? What number is it on the track? 7. Alright, what's the 7th track? I'm curious now. I should really just keep this out. Okay. In parentheses it says hypnosis. But yeah, that's the one that constantly jump scares me every time I listen to the album. And I'm just chilling, minding my own business in my room, and then bada bing, bada boom, it just like blasts, and I'm like, ugh! I do like the song. Oh, now this is stuck. Oh my gosh, please don't jam up. I'm just gonna keep the CD case out with me. Okay, now that I figured it out, just gonna vibe to the music. I should lift my knees a little bit. You know, just to keep the... Dang. Okay, so it picks up like part of the time. That's hilarious. Uh-oh. Okay. I think if it broke, I didn't notice. Which is a good sign. Oh no, my Twitch. Twitch? Did you break? Or not Twitch, YouTube. Did YouTube break? What the heck? Cons of playing CDs really loud. I cannot hear if I'm hearing emergency sirens. I just thought of a stupid idea, taking my boombox with me to the next convention I go to. I say it's a stupid idea because that would mean I would have to haul that thing in and get it through security. And they'll be like, why the frick are you doing this? And I'll be like, I want to play music with my friends. And they'll probably be like, take that thing back to your hotel. Seriously, girl. And honestly, I would agree. Okay, we've dealt with that scenario. It would probably be okay just as long as I can carry it properly. Maybe if it was smaller, we wouldn't have problems, but... It's like... I have a tape measure. I can measure it right now. How wide is this thing? Gosh, this song is a banger. I keep saying that about all of them. It's about 25 inches long. Okay, let's not accidentally snap ourselves with the tape measure. Okay, cool. We did it. Hey, we did it without snapping ourselves with the tape measure. Not that it's a common occurrence, but it has happened. And let me tell you, if you don't know, it hurts. It hurts so bad. Maybe I should get back into making music so then I have some music backing, but I'm gonna need to make like 50 tracks that I can put up with playing in the background of my streams. Maybe 55. I have a couple that maybe I can get away with. I don't want to play the intro and the be right back ones during like the usual parts of the stream. Also, that would make some difficulty with, it would definitely clash. I just realized it would clash with the game sounds. I mean, it's probably clashing with the game sounds right now, isn't it? If I did that, I would also be able to set up like a little widget in like the top left corner to like show what music is playing. If I did that though. I would have to do some shenanigans, but it's doable. It can be done. I think I know what it's called. It's not a music tag, but shoot, I know what it's called because I literally saw what it was called in Minecraft because they have that, so then it tells you what song is playing in the background. And you can also decide on how much music you hear in your Minecraft game. That's pretty sick. That's in like the 121.10 update. You know, when you have golems and stuff like that, copper golems. Love those little guys. They're so cute. I'm kind of curious as to how this sounds. Okay, you can barely hear it probably. I'll find out post-stream. Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe the whole stream gets silenced because there's music in the background. Let me check. Okay, for some reason I think the sound is glitching. What the fuck? Is that an actual thing? Is the sound glitching for you guys? Genuinely. This is the only time I'm gonna ask for, like... Ah! Is it cutting me out? Is it cutting me out? Oh. Oh my fucking god. Okay. I know what the problem is. Hang on. Bada bing. Bam. Bam 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 bam. Son of a bitch. It's been cutting out this whole fucking time. Holy shit. I am so sorry about that. Can you still hear me? Wow. It's still doing it. I have to stay in the green. The fuck? I'm almost at the same level as the game. Oh shit. Is my headset not working? Chat, has this been a problem for me the whole time? Or is it because of the music in the background? What the fuck? Hang on, I need to turn down my music to figure this out. Son of a bitch. How much has the audio been cutting out? What the fudge? Holy shit. Hang on, I cannot concentrate. Has my sound been like that this whole fucking time? What the actual hell? Has this been the case for my YouTube the whole time? What the fuck? Is it just YouTube that's doing this? Hang on. Let me turn on my YouTube stream real quick. Oh my god. Okay, Twitch, can you hear me? Twitch is hearing me just fine. I think. Okay, my Twitch side is working fine. Let me check YouTube again. What is going on? My YouTube stream has been shitting this whole time. Are we serious? What the frick is going on with the freaking YouTube side? Bruh. YouTube, the fuck? Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing me dirty? Is it because you're not priority? Is that it? Do I have to override my freaking settings for the encoding? Is that it? Fuck it, we're breaking my computer. I can't break it. Shit. YouTube. That explains so much. I am so sorry, YouTube viewers. Oh my god. My audio's been cutting out this entire time on YouTube. That is horrendous. At least I think so. It could also just be my iPad has finally shit the bed. Wow. I'm gonna have to rewatch a VOD or two of mine at the end of this. That is concerning. Oh my god. Man, I was vibing and everything, and then suddenly, surprise! Half your audio isn't working. And unfortunately, YouTube is more tolerable when it comes to ad stuffs. I say it's more tolerable just because it, like, functions. Oh my gosh. Maybe it was just my audio throwing a fit because it was like, too many audio situations at once, but oh my gosh. Now I'm suspicious. It never freaking ends. Oh my god. At least I'm still making progress. Glad I've been saving the Twitch VODs. Jeez. Okay, no, you're not killing me that fast. Wow. Okay. Well, that's something to process. I cannot believe that the YouTube side has been having trouble this whole time. And I've just not noticed. I'm just gonna tell chat, I'm just gonna ask them, has the audio been cutting out this whole time? Of course, now that I say that, everyone's gone. That explains so fucking much. Oh my god. That is actually disappointing. Wow. I'll have to watch through that later. Maybe I need to do an update on OBS and OBS live again. But it needs to be done if I want to do this. I cannot believe this. No, actually I can. I can. Freaking OBS, I swear to God. I'm gonna mute myself for a moment and do some more checking. Okay, so the verdict is, as of current, either my iPad is actively shitting it, or we've got problems for YouTube streaming. If it's problems with YouTube streaming, I can live with that. I can fix it. Okay, I think it's my iPad. My iPad's finally freaking dying. Understandable though, since I'm incoming rant about Apple and their problems. They actively break their shit with updates and slow down your phone, so then they make you buy the new one. That's how they keep you. The only reason I have this iPad is because my school gave it to me, because they gave everybody devices for a few years. I don't know if they still do that. Let me double check. Why am I double checking that right now? I don't want to double check that. They can figure that out themselves. Wait, but that wouldn't... No. Well, not they can figure that out. Oh, I ran out of music on the CD. That's okay. Plot twist, it was probably the, whatchamacallit, throwing a fit. Oh my gosh, my brain is frying itself. Maybe my audio just, maybe my computer just, cuts out the audio when it's detecting like a bunch of loud noise at once. So it got a fit thrown when... It might just be because I was playing the disc player, but it was fine on the Twitch side. Why would it throw a fit on the YouTube side? Was it actively cutting out the audio in the background or something? That'd be so freaking funny if that was the case. You know what? That's actually not a bad hypothesis, actually, in all honesty, is it might just be that the audio for when I'm just vibing, having a grand old time listening to K-pop, it turns out that the audio is just getting actively, like, sliced out. That would not surprise me in the slightest. I probably have, like, 50 notifications being like, how dare you play copyrighted music on your dang stream. And it's just like, bro, it is distorted to hell. It is probably distorted to hell. What else? Barely intelligible. The only reason you know what it is because I tell you what I'm listening to and I'm singing along with it. Badly, of course. I say badly as in I don't remember the dang lyrics. The struggles of streaming. That's incredibly funny, actually. Well, now I know I cannot have the music blasting in the background because YouTube will have a conniption about it. I'm gonna continue babysitting. What the fuck? Okay, yeah, it is just that, I think. I genuinely think it's just because it was like, how dare you have a stereo playing, even though it's not actually doing any radio signaling. Well, that's good to know. That means that the other day I probably, like, busted up some audio on YouTube. Oh my gosh, that's so freaking funny, actually. Alright, guess, back to the band lab I go. make some more tracks just to listen to in the background. Which means hey, maybe I'll get good at music. Maybe I'll actually post some music. Gosh, that'd be amazing. Sometimes I do improvised guitar songs. Usually I like sit outside in the backyard and record. Pull out my phone to record, and I just use the voice recorder function on my phone and play music and improvise whatever I'm like seeing or thinking about. And it's usually like it's definitely in the 4/4 count. Ow. It's usually songs that are in the 4/4 count. Where are you? Where did you go? There you are. Stay away from me, door. What was I doing? Yeah, they're usually like in the 4 count and they go like over and over, like that saying, and then I just come up with lyrics and stuff like that. It's really fun. Maybe I'll do that on a stream one day. Maybe. I'm gonna learn how to make and publish music. I want to learn how to do all these things, but there are lots of little hurdles and hoops that you gotta do to make sure that someone doesn't steal your stuff and then be like, this is actually mine, and it's like, no bitch, I made it. That sounds a little forceful, but some people are really scummy. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I should message someone who makes fan songs and stuff and just ask them, hey, when you post stuff on YouTube, do you just post it on YouTube and call it good, or do you like go through a bunch of different like hoops to like, cause I want to know. I don't even know who to ask. I definitely wouldn't be very competitive on their part, cause I do not have the productions. It's just me, my mucking around with BandLab, or voice recording as I'm playing instruments. Speaking of, that reminds me, I need to do something about my flute. Maybe I'll go to the music store in town. Is there still one around? That's the question. I'll go to the music store and get myself a tuning fork and then replace the damn thing, because so bad. There's so many things I want to fix. At least either it was my app that was throwing a fit, or it was just because of background noise that YouTube just threw a fit. Oh my gosh! That bodes well. I've thought of something recently. I still am not sure that I want to do it, because then I'll have to do some other setups, possibly like create an account for that, but it would be kind of fun and interesting to make a TikTok account and stream off of that too. I'd have to do some fun vertical canvas setup though, so that would low-key suck. Plus, I don't really have a face cam or anything like that. People tend to... I've noticed people tend to gravitate towards those with face cams, which is something I really don't want to do. I do not want my face out there. I don't. I really don't. should check my text in a moment. I should also drink some water. I don't remember the last time we drank water. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. I need it. I didn't check my messages. I'll do that in a moment once I take down these two, okay? Good to make sure that you aren't missing anything important. Oh hey, we're below 600 dusks left to beat up. What? The fudge? Okay, let me restart that real quick. Holy Hera. Oh, okay. Okay, focus, dear. Oh, hello! Hi, puppy. How wow. Would you like some attention? Would you? No? You just want to sit in the hall? Being my guardian gargoyle dog? Pardon. I only apologize for subjecting you to that sound. I will never apologize for actually Too bad I don't know the entirety of Danger Zone. That'd be pretty sick. It's a good song. Oh my gosh. We're on a roll though. Like, once we get another dusk, I'll be able to tell how much XP we have left. But I definitely know it's below 4,800. Because I've still been paying attention. Yay! I'm being a bit more careful about monitoring my Edio? What? Audio. Jeez Louise. Okay, so about 4,690. Nice. And we started at 77,000, so we've made it through about 3,000 XP so far. That's pretty good. That's pretty dang good if you ask me. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Ba-da-ba-ba. Does it always work out? No. Spin, spin. Why is it that I always want to do things during the nighttime instead of the daytime? I was built for the night, but the night does not accept me, I guess, or something. I don't know. I think the day that I can sustainably income and also have my own place, I will become nocturnal. Well, maybe not entirely nocturnal. But I will definitely sleep during the day and be awake at night, because Nothing's gonna bother me at night. That's the whole deal. That's all there is to it. I will keep going, keep rolling, keep rolling. I'm gonna have to do it. I have to do it. I have to do the thing. I don't want to do the thing, but I gotta do the thing. Fudge. I don't wanna. I think I might actually make a TikTok account for my Yellowfang 42 stuff. The only reason I'm not looking forward to it is it means that I have to really pay attention. Because I do have a personal account that I use. Then I'll have to just pay attention to which one I'm using. It shouldn't be too hard. I can differentiate which one I'm using. So it's not gonna kill me. I should have kept going when I was still a baby. I say still a baby, but I was like 13 when I was posting. I should have kept going. Maybe I would have been doing this. Who knows? I have very limited tools. I mean, lots of people did stuff with limited tools. What am I saying? I can make it work. I wonder how the other people also doing level 99 or level 100 runs are doing. I hope that their journeys have been pretty good so far. Because I know it can be rough. Okay. If we get below 3,700, we will definitely be like, yeah, today has been an excellent accomplishment. We'll see. We'll see if we get there. Gosh, I remember when that was like literally everywhere on TikTok. Nice. You know, if those numbers were even, that'd be awesome, because then it would have been all fours. It would have been 4-4s. That would have been awesome, you know? Oh, jeez. Am I gonna get plagued with uneven numbers for the rest of the... Well, of course for the rest of the stream, but for the rest of my grind towards level 99, because if so... Gosh darn it. I'm a little bit more deliberate, that I'm not whiffing as much. I need to think about my hits. It's just like doing combat in real life, you actually have to think about what you're doing. I mean, some stuff comes off of instinct, but other stuff you kind of have to think about where you're going to be and what your timing is. The more you practice, the faster your decisions are made of when to do such timings. So, yeah. Oh, nice. We got all 8s in that chunk, because we had 4,443 and we ended with 4,403, which means that those last 5 gave me exactly 40 XP. Nice. I love doing math. Maybe I'll just have to make a part of this. What would anybody get out of that other than haha funny? Good questions to me. You know what's great though is regardless of what happens in the next 5 to 10 minutes, I will still get to level 38 by the end of next stream. Like, it's guaranteed. Did I say level 37? I meant level 38. Apologies. I'm gonna get thrown off for a little bit. Part of me still internally is like, oh, level 35. We meet again, and I'm like, no, we're not in level 35 anymore. We're good. We have escaped the confines of that cursed level. We made it. Sorry, every once in a while I think of one of the songs that was in the little Fisher Price game, Pet Shop. And you would just play this game where you like adopt animals and then prep them to get adopted out. You do like the room and building fish tanks and other things, feeding the animals, that sort of thing. I can't remember if it was in the same section as Pet Vet, or if that was. I think that was in the same game. Yeah, Pet Vet. Because I remember the voices in the background. I also remember the game Barbie Pet Rescue. That one was pretty interesting. I don't think I have a copy of that anymore, which really sucks, because we used to have a copy of that. It might have gotten scratched at daylight or something. I thought I was careful with those, but apparently not. Oh well. Posture. And... oh, I can't pop my back. What the heck? Posture check, so then I sit up straight and don't crush my diaphragm. And then after I take out these two, I will get myself some water. Let's get me some water. I think adjusting the volume probably did me some good. I might regret it later, I might not, but right now I don't really hear it. My voice, as far as I can tell, doesn't seem to get drowned out by the music. Let me check that actually. Yeah, let me get a proper read on that. Okay, I'm gonna talk while I do some serious damage. Okay. Listening back. Okay, I might turn up myself. Just a little bit. Okay. This is acceptable. The main reason I turned myself down was because I thought that it was my mic cutting out. I want to be actually heard. That'd be nice. But I also want the game to be heard, so... there's a balance. There's a delicate balance here. That does mean that because of me fooling around with the volume and stuff, that means that there's like now a section where my voice is a lower volume than everything else. That's gonna be great. I might put it back actually. I think I'm gonna put it back. Up. Okay. I just want to be audible. Is that so wrong to be wanting to be audible? I want to be able to be heard. Not drowned out. Because otherwise the game is really flippin' loud. I had this problem when I did direct from PlayStation streaming. It was a real problem for me. I did not like it. I'm craving pizza, but what I'm really actually craving is bagel bites. Little pizza bagels. They're really good. I want one or more, but I ate the last batch of them tonight. Now I'm sad. I mean, I have spaghetti and meatballs, but it's not the same, you know? Sometimes you just really want to eat little bits of pieces of meat and cheese and red sauce and on little bagels. Because it's the good stuff. It is indeed the good stuff. Gosh, why are we swinging so much? Alright, cool. That probably made 0 sense. Oh, goodness me. Whoa, 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 someone really wants to throw hands. Yay, we're gonna make our 4K goal. Let's go. Oh, I don't want to do all that setup. That scares me, but I might have to if I want things to work out for me. Ugh. Just gotta learn. That's what I gotta do. I gotta learn and get with the times, unfortunately. Okay, cool. I have no idea what XP I got out of those two. But that's okay, because the point is, progress is still being made. No, come back! Do more damage, dang it. Okay, can y'all get it together? Thank you. And again. Perfect, and then once more with feeling. Okay, maybe a 4th time for prosperity. And you broke the cycle, gosh dang it, dude. Yay! We are gonna hit below 4,000 XP left. Yeah, let's go. This is nice. I think I need to drink some more water, because I feel pain on my head. I might have been clenching my jaw again. It's very possible. I'm glad I did a little bit of movement though, even though it screwed with the sound in the background. It was kind of fun. It was kind of fun. Having a little music. Jam a little bit. I wonder. I'm not gonna do it tonight. I'll have to do some test runs before I definitively do this, but it would be worth testing out playing music in the background just to see what it sounds like. But I have a feeling it would end up messing with the game sounds. I would have to adjust the game sounds and then the music. It'd probably go through desktop audio or something. That just made me realize, do the notification sounds occur when OBS gets disconnected? I never thought about that. Maybe it never just kicks in or notices enough. I don't know. Why do I have my desktop audio on and not? That's another question. Whew. Alright, we are getting closer and closer to our 4,000 XP mark. I think doing that level 35 boss bit was good for my sanity, and it might also be good for my streaming sanity in general. So, let's get below 37,000, and then we'll switch over to the level 35 run and see how we do there. I am still continuing to procrastinate dealing with Saïx. I do not want to deal with him at all, not in the slightest. Part of me is like, I want to deal with him on stream, and then another part of me is like, I'd rather deal with him privately because I'm going to hate my life dealing with him. He sucks. If he popped up in this room right now, I would probably try to fight him, and I would lose. I would lose so badly. It would be so awful. But I would still fight, because I would be like, bro, you have made my life stress. And I fear you. But I'm still gonna fight you anyway. That would be the whole conversation. No weed whacking for you. I wonder if I'll actually take up gardening like I think I want to do. Or if I'm not going to actually take up gardening. I've considered it a couple times. I will have to do some digging. And I also don't know if there's still plastic in the yard. Like the stuff that's supposed to keep weeds from growing. I have no idea if that's actually in the yard right now. I won't know until I stab the ground with a shovel. But I don't want to find that. I'm going to have to find that out eventually if I want to do any planting this next year. It would be kind of nice to actually grow something in the garden rather than just grass. Because right now the garden is just grass. It'd be nice to have something. There we go. Alright, let's clean house. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna take these guys out. Wow. Let's do that. Okay, cool. We have officially hit below 3,700, which means we have done our 4,000 XP quota. We are not done yet, by the way. What the fudge? Oh, okay, that's what's wrong. I got really confused because I saw something and I was like, did my connection break? But I'm listening to this. No, it's literally just me being a dum-dum. Okay, I'm gonna save. We have made so much progress. Oh my gosh. Okay, file number 4 and file number 6. These are my 2 files for that. Here's what's gonna happen. I am gonna put the Be Right Back screen on, and then when I come back, we are gonna mess around with a different file. Okay? So when we're back, we'll be on this save menu, but we'll be loading a new game. Okay? I will be right back. Okay? Here's your Be Right Back. Huh, okay, that was interesting. Oh, right. I'm doing things backwards, sorry. I got distracted. Okay, so we're at the title screen. We're just gonna do a little bit, emphasis on a little bit, of some stuff from the other game. Still the same game, just different file. We are playing as Sora now. In this. See? Also, whenever I play the level 35's file on stream, I am skipping cutscenes. Hi.
Hey, you. Where'd you come from?
Oh, yeah.
You here to pick a fight with us or something?
Fight? We're
I
not
think
here to
this is
fight.
an optional scene.
Okay, smart Alex. Time to teach you how to behave in my town. Bring it.
Man, what a jerk.
One moment.
Wait, is this just a setup for the struggle match thing?
If you're gonna fight, why not make it a proper struggle?
Is that it?
What?
Just gonna...
You see, Cypher, I'm a really big fan.
What? What do you want?
In other words, I want to see more of your super cool moves. You handled the tournament with real style, and you absolutely dominated the title match.
I don't know why this is funny to
But I
me.
just can't get...
So... we can do struggle fights? Really? Okay, cool. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't have dodge roll. This is very upsetting to me. Why am I walking this way? I should head over this way. to Station Heights. And then from Station Heights, go up to the state. We're really doing this? Everything all at once? I just want to make a little bit of progress. Is that so difficult to believe? Okay, I'm gonna skip the cutscenes. Which means there's gonna be a lot of confusion. Wait, how well am I gonna do on this? Where's my reversals? Does Sora not have a reversal anymore? Does he not have reversal at all? I can't do magic. I feel so crippled. I don't have the things that I need. Ugh. Who is that? What the? Oh, I forgot. These guys were supposed to show up during the boss fight. You know what's funny is I think they're supposed to kick my butt, but I'm not letting them. We farm in here. Y'all have not laid a scratch on me yet. I'm about to get a scratch on me because I said that. Wait, what level are Donald and Goofy at? Dare I ask? Am I supposed to get hit? I'm probably supposed to get hit. I'm sorry for laughing. I'm really supposed to do a lot more, but, yeah. Okay. That is a wonderful frame. Alright. That is still so funny that I'm actually supposed to be taken out, but I'm not getting taken out. I'm gonna grab those chests. Nothing will stop me. Except myself. Part of me is like, get all the chests, and then part of me is like, wait until later. Please. Getting them. I am getting them. 1 second. Alright, here we go. Save that, even though it's not really that much. Remember, it's file number 8. Don't accidentally delete it. Okay, then... Okay, there we go.
Okay, let's...
Like I keep saying, once we do the level 99 section of the run, we will no longer skip cutscenes. Just right now, we skipping. Goodbye, train. Alright, open that one. Open that one. Open that one. And then let's go kick Pete's butt. Yeah, let's go kick Pete's butt. That was fast. I feel like some of these things are supposed to take...
You just...
It's taken me a bit, but I did just actually look at the, I just looked at the UI. And the reason why I'm touching these save points is so then they activate. Because I think I left a bunch of them unactivated the last time I started a game. So, yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's beat up some nobodies. Wow, one XP out of this. It's gonna be a while before I hit level 36 in this section. Oh, I forgot that I can't do triangle with this. Oh wow, their HP is very small. I'm wow, okay. Level 35 is a wild run. This is so trippy, I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, going up the stairs, going up the stairs. It is so weird to look at some of the stair setups here. It is kind of cool though. Yeah, Donald and Goofy and I, we're just killing it.
Harmless. Kids haven't changed one bit.
I keep forgetting I can't dodge roll. Why do I keep forgetting? Ah, there's the enemy. I was like, where are they? Sora.
Master Yensid, it's an honor.
Hey there.
Sora, show some respect.
Alright, so we gotta do buttons. So then we can teleport all over the place. I think we're supposed to read a book, but I'm not reading it yet. Yay, I have a map. Okay, read the book. Huh. I don't remember it being like that. Huh. Why don't I remember it being like this?
But wait a sec. How come the Heartless are still...
So much cutscene skipping makes for some confusing moments. Like now we're getting drive forms, and then boom.
Well, look who's here, dears.
Oh hey, new Keyblade. Yay, we got the drive command. Oh, that's gonna be fun to level up. I think this was added in Final Mix. I wonder if it's a Final Mix cutscene that they've added. That's so funny that they actually made a specific cutscene for that. Cool. Okay. We got our stuff, and now we're gonna get our gummy ship.
Howdy, Sora.
Gonna kick us
Your
off.
favorite gummy engineers. And that happy fun.
Cool.
Only one?
That's good.
Wait, I think.
Huh? You wanna? Come on, we gotta.
Oh, that's their way of saying. Look at the playtime on that thing. I didn't realize it counted that. I'm sorry. That's really funny. I'm also sorry because I'm browsing around these areas to see what is blocked off right now. That is so funny. Oh my gosh, that is amazing. Oh, I forgot about this.
Maleficent!
I forgot about this whole subplot in KH2.
Maleficent! Maybe they really did finish her off.
Hmm.
Ooh, this castle sure ain't what I expected. No shine, no nothing.
Here comes the queen.
Now what's gonna happen to our plan?
I was gonna press triangle to pause the game to do this cutscene skip. But that's not how it works. Wow, these games' cutscenes are really long. Yay! Oh, I don't have any buttons to go all over the place with. Oh, this is actually upsetting. Okay, let me see what I can do. I need to find a new save point ASAP. I can't do that. Gosh darn it. Okay, the second I get to a cutscene that leads me to a save point, I will get that taken care of. Nice. That was so fast, I barely knew how to blink. I'm taking down as many as possible, because I'm going to see how much I can grind through this. Well, let me get this chest first, though. Okay. As much as I want to go and deal with the chests. Alright, we got that, we got that, we got some magic now. Huzzah. I'm gonna get this. Yay, we got another puzzle piece. Alright, cool. Alrighty. Now that is going to do it for the stream, and now I won't get these two confused anymore. If you enjoyed the stream, be sure to follow on Twitch and then on YouTube, hit the subscribe button or even just the like button. Hope you enjoyed, and y'all have a good one. At least I've learned my lesson about playing stereo in the background. It messes with everything. Alright, have a good one.